Hey, what is going on, guys? How are you guys doing? So today we're checking out the Resident Evil 4 Remake Leon S. Kennedy figure, which comes with the collector's edition of the game. So I've just done a unboxing review of the collector's edition, so if you guys want to check it out, then it will be on the channel. But for this video, I just want to give you guys a super nice look at the figure itself of Leon S. Kennedy. So this is the front of the packaging for the collector's edition itself. So we have the Resident Evil 4 logo, and this is rated 18 in the UK, and of course it's on PS4. We have some logos here, various designs on the front. As for the sides and the back, we have everything that's included with the collector's edition. So just in case you guys want to have a look, we have the steelbook, the map, the DLC codes, the figure itself, the soundtrack, the art book, and the packaging. So that's a look at the actual collector's edition box. Let's take a look at the figure box, which is inside this box. So yeah, it's pretty plain design, really not much going on here. We just have the Resident Evil 4 logo, Leon S. Kennedy. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The rest of the box is just a black design. So yeah, very simplistic. And it's pretty much the exact same as the other figures which come with the other Resident Evil collector's editions. Okay, so I just want to give you guys a nice look at the entire figure itself before we take a close-up. So here's how it looks from the front. I mean, I've got to say, it's a pretty nice figure for a mass-produced figure in a collector's edition. I mean, it's not the best head sculpt, I would say. I mean, it's got a pretty decent likeness, but it's not going to be 100%. And I think the paint job is pretty good. Some areas are better than the others. I mean, I think like all the sculpting, all the paintwork in the clothing is really nicely done. But I would say the paint in the face isn't the best, but we will take a look at that a little bit later on. So as you can see, he's holding the shotgun, which of course is removable. And we have the pistol at the side here in the holster, which is also removable. The other pieces are fixed onto the figure, such as like all the pouches down here. They are stuck onto the figure, so you cannot take them off. And we have the base here with some type of pattern on the front. I really don't know what it is. It looks almost like tree branches. And here's the back of the figure, and I've got to say, the texturing on the jacket piece is so nicely done. I mean, it looks almost like real leather, which I'll give you guys a close-up a little bit later on, but I mean, I'm just super impressed with how realistic this jacket piece looks. Alright, so let's take a look here. I would say it's got a pretty good likeness to Leon from the game. Especially the sides, it looks pretty good from the sides. I mean, from the front, it still looks pretty good, but I just think there's a little bit too much shading around the eyes and around the cheeks and even the forehead. It makes him look a bit like, I don't know, like zombified or something. It's kind of funny to say, but yeah, I just think the shading looks a little bit off on this figure. So here's the hairpiece. All the strands of hair sculpted in there. It is very nicely done, I would say. And the eyes are painted like a green type of bluish color. You can even see like the freckles on his face, which is pretty impressive. But anyhow, here's a look at the jacket piece, which is probably the most impressive detail on the figure. I mean, look at all the detailing here, like all the texturing. It looks so realistic. The first time I seen this, I actually touched the jacket just to see if it's really made out of plastic, which of course it is, but just all the folds and creases sculpted in there are just so nicely done. It makes it look real. Even the texturing on the glove, you can see it's got that like the grippy texture. You can almost imagine what it would feel like. It's like a very tactical glove. And here's a look at the waist with the belt and buckle. And down here we have the holster with the pistol. And moving down here to the legs. And once again, look at all these folds and creases. It just looks so realistic. We have all these pouches, all these belts and buckles sculpted around the legs. It's really quite amazing detail for a collector's edition figure. It's probably one of the best that I've seen in terms of texturing. And here's a look at the bottom of the boots. You can even see like laces sculpted in there, which I think is very impressive detail. Yeah, I really hope some company makes a 1 to scale figure of Leon from the remake. I'm pretty sure Damn Toys will probably make a Leon figure based off this remake, since they already made some figures from the Resident Evil 2 remake. So I've got pretty high hopes that they will make a once-to-scale figure. And here's the side of the figure, and we have a nice profile of the face. So I'm pretty sure this is the actual model which they use in the game, like the actual in-game model of Leon. I've also got the other collector edition figures in my detolf cabinets, as you guys can see. So we've got Jill, Chris, and Leon. And we've also got the Resident Evil Vendetta Leon by Kotobukiya. So I'll give you guys a look at these and how they compare to this new Resident Evil 4 remake Leon a little bit later on. But anyhow, moving down here, we have the jacket piece. Look at all these details, all the textures. And the shotgun right here. Moving down to the waist, all these belts and buckles. We have the holster for the pistol. And so this is the other side of the figure. Once again, a nice profile of the face. He looks pretty good from the side. He's got a very good likeness from the side here. And the arm holding the shotgun. And down here we have more details. So we have a couple of pouches. I presume they're probably spare magazines for the pistol, which is a very nice detail. Okay, so as for the back of the figure, this is probably my favorite detail on this entire statue. I just love the texturing and the detailing on the jacket. It looks so realistic. Like it looks almost like real leather. So I just really think they stepped up the game on the sculpting. And moving down here, we have a couple more pouches at the waist. Looks like we have a holster for the knife. And just in case you guys want to check out the weapons, so we have the pistol and the shotgun. So these are the only removable pieces on the figure. And here's how he looks without the shotgun. Looks pretty goofy, but yeah, this is how he looks straight out of the box. Okay, and so here's a look at the other Resident Evil figures from the Resident Evil Remake Collector's Editions. And yeah, they look great as a collection. I mean, they definitely look good together. These four in particular are just, they look very, very nice since they're all the same style. This one's actually made by Kotobukiya. This is from Resident Evil Vendetta. But yeah, I just thought I would give you guys a look at him anyhow, since he's pretty much the same scale. But yeah, these are currently all of the ones that have been made. I really hope that they make more. I would love if they made a Code Veronica remake with a figure of Claire. I just think that would be really, really nice to see. But anyhow, let's take a look at what we have here. So yeah, first up, the Leon from Resident Evil Vendetta. Next up, we have the Resident Evil 3 remake. Geez, I almost forgot her name, Jill Valentine. This came out in 2020, if I'm not mistaken. Next up, we have the original. This is the Resident Evil 2 remake, Leon S. Kennedy, which came out in 2019. And this is the newest one, the Resident Evil 4 remake, Leon, which came out just last week on Friday the 24th of March 2023. So yeah, this is the newest one. Very, very nice addition. And of course we have the Resident Evil Village, Chris Redfield, which came out in 2021. So yeah, here's a look at all of the figures. Very, very nice. Which one is your favorites? I would say my personal favorites, not including the Vendetta Leon, I would say my favorite has got to be, I don't know, it's pretty tough. I would say I like Chris the best because I think he's got the best head sculpt. There's actually a very, very good likeness to Chris from the game. Next, I would say it's got to be the Resident Evil 4 Leon. I just love this design so much. It's probably my all-time favorite design for any Resident Evil character out there. And then next up we have Jill and Leon, which are equally about the same. But yeah, very, very nice figures. So yeah, hope this comparison helps. So yes guys, a very nice piece. I mean, if you guys are a big fan of Resident Evil 4, then you don't want to miss out on this. I would say pick it up as soon as you can because this edition is getting pretty rare and I assume it's going to be super, super expensive in the future. So yes, pick it up while you can. So yes guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you guys don't miss out on all these figure reviews. I hope you guys have a great day, take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Alright, take it easy guys.